Hey guys, Jayce. Welcome back to Farmstead Forge. Today I'm going to take you through one of our most favorite time of the year, and that's our potato picking. And this is my grandpa's 69 El Camino, and growing up we always picked potatoes with El Caminos, so that's why it's really important for me to do it with my kids. They never got to meet their grandpa or great grandpa, so when they look back at pictures they get to do it the same way, and just a tradition thing which is really important to us. Of course, I won't teach my kids the one tradition that me and my older brother did, which was shove potatoes in the exhaust pipe on my grandpa's El Camino that had the big block 454 in it, and once he fired it up, it blew the potato out into the tin on the side of the root cellar and put a big dent in it, and boy, were we in trouble after that. So probably won't teach him that one. So this is my great grandpa's little tractor. I believe he bought this one new, but don't quote me on that. I just borrow it from my brother. It's a little Jubilee, and this is what we use for digging potatoes. This is a horse-drawn potato picker. And most of you that know me know I don't like to ruin things, so I used all original bolt holes and just made all my 3-point stuff to bolt on, and it works pretty darn slick. And you can see where all the old brackets are still left on there. The only thing it's missing is the handles, which they were not much left of those when I got it. I picked this up for $100 at an auction, and had to outbid a lady that wanted to use it for a flower pot, probably. But anyway, it's just got the sprocket underneath there, and it just chop, 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 rattles them up. Rattles them off. I've seen quite a few of these in this country, but I've never seen one in this nice a shape. Most of them are just rattled to nothing. It's just bits and pieces. So normally it's all dried up and the potato picker goes right through, but it was so green this year, nothing was dead yet. I'm having a little snack. So then I had to pull all the stuff away so it wasn't just balling up on the potato picker.
And look, I almost came out of the room. I just got here. Dad. And now there's so many potatoes. I just got here and my bucket's full right now.
My goodness.
Reagan, guess what? These ones are even kind of out of the row.
Of course, unlimited snacks, and then the neighbors had a little excitement that got us all worked up. We save any of our slicer potatoes that have been sliced, and we use those up first so they don't ruin the pile. Make some good old potato soup. We used to dig them all by hand, of course, so this potato picker has been a major game changer for us. No, we don't use that many potatoes, but they're easy to grow and just fun to give away and bless people with. So we dig all our rows once, and then we pick potatoes, and then we dig them 1 or 2 more times just to get any of the loose ones we missed. And you always miss quite a few. You're always finding them for a few days, and the sunlight hit them, we just throw them to the chickens or whatever. Some years I hook up the cultivator on the back of the tractor and just work the garden up, and then you usually find even more that you missed, but this year it was just so wet I didn't bother with it. This is the potato we found a couple years ago that had grown through a piece of wire, which is kind of cool. We're constantly picking up artifacts on our old farmstead. We try to keep the different varieties separate as we load them in the back of the car, but they a lot of times do get mixed up, which isn't a big deal, but in planting season we try to keep them all straight and organized. Little man is absolutely passionate about his tractors. If he's not on there with me, he's throwing a complete fit. The wet soil and mud was a challenge this year. Here Rietta's trying to get the mud off, and later Reagan was just trying to scrub them off just so we could get them to dry. Later you'll see I put a fan in the garage just to dry them out, which is never an issue, but this year was just kind of a weird year for us.
Wow, there's the...
So then we put them in our garage for a week to 2 weeks to cure. I ran the fan this year because they were so wet. Normally don't have to do that. And we weigh them so just to get an idea what we've raised. And we pack them on down to the basement. And I built these crates for storing them in. Growing up, we had a really nice root cellar, so they kept a little better. Should be kept at about 40 degrees. I'm the cutest one in there, by the way. Some of our other spoils that we got, our first little harvest, we later harvested a pile of more before the freeze and the snow came. And then I cover them up with the tarp, or a blanket, just so we don't get any sunlight hitting them, cause them to get soft or turn green.